You love Halloween. The candy, the costumes, the spooky decorations. But what if I told you that behind every fun tradition lurks a much darker story? Welcome, spooky friends. Today, we're digging up the graves of history to uncover the unsettling truth behind your favorite Halloween traditions. Let's start with the icon of Halloween itself, the jack-o'-lantern. It seems so innocent, a happy smiling face to light up the night. But the original jack-o'-lantern wasn't made from a pumpkin at all. It was made from a turnip. This tradition comes from an Irish myth about a man named Stingy Jack. He tricked the devil twice, and when he died, he was turned away from both heaven and hell. Jack was doomed to wander the earth for eternity with only a burning coal ember inside a hollowed-out turnip to light his way. People in Ireland and Scotland began carving scary faces into turnips and potatoes to ward off Stingy Jack and other wandering evil spirits. When immigrants came to America, they found pumpkins were more plentiful and easier to carve. Thus, a new, slightly less terrifying tradition was born. Next up, the main event for kids, trick-or-treating. You put on a costume, knock on doors, and get free candy. What's not to love? Well, its origins are a bit more transactional and a lot less sugary. It all starts with the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, marking the end of harvest and the beginning of winter. During Samhain, the veil between the living and the dead was believed to be at its thinnest, allowing spirits to roam the earth. People would leave out food and offerings to appease these spirits. Later, in the Middle Ages, souling emerged. Poor people, often children, would go door to door on Hallowmass, offering prayers for the dead in exchange for soul cakes. The trick part evolved later in North America, where it became a playful, sometimes mischievous exchange. Give us a treat, or we'll play a trick on you. So the next time you're holding out your bag for a Snickers, remember, you're taking part in a tradition that once involved bargaining with the dead. Why do we dress up? Is it just for fun and candy? Well, of course. But again, the Celts had a different, more practical reason for disguising themselves. During Samhain, when ghosts and fairies were thought to be roaming the earthly plane, people were terrified of being recognized by a malevolent spirit. So they would wear masks and disguises when they left their homes after dark. The goal was to look like just another ghost, to blend in with the spooky crowd. They hoped to avoid being kidnapped or cursed by a mischievous fairy. Pretty effective, if you ask me. And what about our feline friends? Black cats are the ultimate Halloween icon, but their reputation for being unlucky is one of the saddest and most misunderstood traditions. In the Middle Ages, especially during the peak of the witch hunts, people believed that witches could turn themselves into black cats to prowl the streets unseen. Some also believed that black cats were familiars, demonic spirits given to witches by the devil to aid in their dark magic. This superstition led to the widespread persecution and killing of black cats. It was a truly dark time for these beautiful animals. The irony is, in many other cultures, like Japan and the British Isles, black cats are actually considered symbols of good luck and prosperity. So this Halloween, let's rewrite the narrative and see them for what they are: majestic, magical, and definitely not evil. So there you have it. From turnips designed to scare away a cursed man, to disguises to fool fairies, our Halloween is a weird and wonderful patchwork of ancient beliefs, old myths, and cultural evolution. It just goes to show that our modern holidays are often built on foundations we've completely forgotten. And knowing these spooky origins somehow makes the night even more special, don't you think? Now I want to hear from you. What's the spookiest piece of folklore or history you've ever heard? Share it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip into the shadows, do this video a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more mysterious content every single week. Until next time, stay spooky.